is a change order. It's the second one on this project. The first one was executed by interim executive director, but per the board's master policy, contract is awarded by the board. When the cumulative of the change orders goes beyond $50,000, we're required to bring it back to the board for approval. So that's what we're doing here. A little background on this project. It was awarded to Legacy Contracting Incorporated back on July 28th by the commission for a total amount of $4.5 million. Contract included structural repairs of the Terminal 1 facility, construction of a new resting dolphin, and major repairs and alterations to the head tie dolphin. This specific change order is just for procuring long lead time materials, so just to be specific, it's just purchasing material, it's not the actual work. We haven't developed a full, or the contractor hasn't developed a full proposal for that yet, but it's important that they order these materials soon, so we're coming forward now, and the rest will come back to the commission later when we have all the costs put together. The materials being purchased are a 12 by 16 by 62 foot long Doug fir salt treated jack stringer. This resulted from some damage that happened last January when a tug pulled a cleat up through a rotten jack stringer on the dock. We also had some fender piles on the end that became damaged, so these are three 12-inch diameter coated steel pipe pilings. And then Terminal 3 last May we had some damage from a ship that came in hard to the dock, and there's 4 pilings and some other repairs that need to be done. The total for the materials plus the allowable markup and sales tax is $33,343.06. This work will be done through the port's 10-year-long programmatic maintenance permit, so it's already permitted work. The fiscal impact of the change order total is, as I mentioned, $33,343.06, bringing the total of change orders to date to $79,153.79. So given this change order and the anticipated change orders that we still have left to do, I'll just mention this briefly. We have some mobilization charges that the contractor will bring back to finalize, come back and set up to finish the large dolphin that got delayed. That large dolphin ran into some really dense material, and we ran out of fish window work period in order to complete that work. So they had come back in with a larger hammer in July. There's some bulkhead repairs that we found were rotten under the dock. We did not know of until we excavated around it and found it. So that'll have to be repaired, and some really minor catwalk alterations allow us maintenance crew to walk into the catwalk. We could alter that somewhat, and some alterations to the fender system at that type also. Given all those, we still anticipate falling well within the budgeted amount for 2016. The Port Capital Fund's budgeted for this project for $3 million. So to date, with the change orders, we're at $2.3 million for 2016. Recommended action for the commission is to authorize the interim executive director to execute change order number 2 with Legacy Contracting Incorporated in the amount of $33,343.06. And this authorization will bring the total contract up to $4,579,486.21. Any questions from the commissioners?
So, the total cost of the project includes the grant money that we're receiving. It also includes some reimbursement from damages.
That's correct. Yeah, so we received, it has a $1.5 million EDA grant for the project. The reimbursement from the shipping company for those Terminal 3 repairs, $14,000 worth of materials. Don't know exactly what the total cost of that fix will be, but we'll bring that back to the commission. It'll likely be authorizing a certain amount, and then we'll track time and materials on those repairs, and then we'll pay just up to whatever those charges are.
However, the jack stringer where the tug pulled up a cleat, that's right, because it was a failed.
It was rotten.
And that was at no fault of the tug.
We're not going to say that completely. We may do some cost sharing there based on that. I've been working with Mike and been communicating that with them on whether or not we share. The port pays for materials, they pay for the labor to put it in. There'll probably be some cost sharing there, but it certainly wouldn't be fair or just to try to put the whole cost of it when it was obviously rotten wood that pulled out of it.
I would make a motion, to authorize the interim executive director to execute change order number 2 with Legacy Contracting in the amount of $33,343.06.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion about the motion? Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and the motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much.